Hello, denizens of the internet. I have a treat for you today. I'm not talking about Snow White. How's that for a treat? Actually, I want to review an audio drama by my good friend Robert Meyer Burnett called True Noir, the assassination of Anton Cermak. As of this writing, I'm 6 episodes into this 10-episode drama, of which only 8 have been completed so far. But I'm anxious to finish them off. Full disclosure, I consider Robert a good friend, and I wanted to get a bit deeper into the project before reviewing it, just in case it turned out to be complete crap, and I didn't want to face the old guy. You know how all us showbiz types are disingenuous liars. Of course, darling, it was fabulous. That being said, I paid for the series, so I get to say whatever I damn well want to. All joking aside, I loved it. You kids would call it a podcast, but really it's a throwback to radio dramas. Now you kids are wondering, what's a radio? Well, I'm sorry, but that's not within the purview of this review. What is it? The show's PR describes it thusly.
True Noir, the assassination of Anton Cermak, is an audio drama set in Chicago at the end of the Prohibition era in the early 1930s and tells the story of Private Eye Nathan Heller as he tracks down the killer of the mayor of Chicago at a political rally. But this isn't your ordinary assassination. Mayor Anton Cermak was in a nearly constant power struggle with organized crime in his city, and he played it just as dirty.
The show is based on well-known mystery writer Max Allan Collins's Nathan Heller Casebook series. It's produced by Robert Meyer Burnett and Mike Bowden, and it stars real Hollywood talent. It stars Michael Rosenbaum as Nathan Heller. Robert and co. have convinced a cavalcade of well-known names to join in. Adam Arkin, Curtis Armstrong, Barry Bostwick, Katie Sackhoff, David Strathairn, Renee Taylor, Bill Sadler, Bill Mummy, and many more. Look, this is not the Academy Awards. I don't have to name you all. Along with Alexander Bornstein's score, you get a cinematic experience that is utterly engrossing. As someone who participated in more than 100 radio comedy productions with Foley effects done live on stage to the delight of the audience, they don't do that anymore, I can't tell you what a difference it makes when you have experienced professionals involved. And speaking of professionals, Max Allan Collins certainly knows how to write a ripping yarn. My 3 favorite things so far is how he has realistically and entertainingly brought to life mobsters, the police and officials who would normally be painted with a cliche brush. Frenemies of convenience abound. Power, circumstance, and near-fatal gunshot wounds make for strange bedfellows, and motivations deliciously played out. The mobsters are not cartoons. That comes both from the writing and the performance. And the second thing I love about the series is that the adults act like adults. Both women and men have their needs, and Collins does not treat the listener like a child. He skirts the edge of going pulpy without crossing the line. And the third thing is it gets me excited about listening to the next episode. However, True Noir has one major problem. It is so exotically dense that you can't multitask while listening to it. Something most podcasts are perfect for, like, listening while gardening or sheep shearing. Nope. The biggest failing of True Noir is the complete attention it demands of the listener. The story, the performances, the sound effects, and especially the music. If you want to really enjoy what a wonderful program this is, you will have to fight your hummingbird social media trained brain, relax, and give in to the true noir experience. Find a quiet room, close your eyes, and let it transport you to the 1930s, the time of Al Capone and President Roosevelt. Headphones are good, but if you have a home theater, use it. There is a 5.1 audio option. I played the stereo version, and I didn't feel I was missing anything. I can't emphasize enough how much I love Michael Rosenbaum's performance in this. There was a time when the entire family would gather around the radio and listen to radio dramas like this. I love this format because it transports both you and your imagination. The sound effects, the characters, the music give you a clue to your surroundings, but really it's all in your head. You are the art director, set, and costume designer. Look, I know what you're thinking. Setting aside time and staying away from X and Instagram for 30 minutes sure sounds like work. I think the work is worth it, however. It also forced me to take a break from my squirrel brain, rewired courtesy of that damnable iPhone. The entire series is available for the amazing low price of $29.95. $29, not $2,900, not $2,995. I'm sure Robert would love to sell, each viewing experience for $2,995. No, just only $29.95. I'll leave a bunch of the links in the description. Could this turn into an HBO series? Hint, hint, I'm talking to you, HBO. That would be really nice. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.